Hello everyone, playing a little Zag. For a friend of mine mostly. Requested video.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Okay, so first and foremost, if it's any of these games, it's highly important that you communicate with your friends and whatnot. Trying to just make sure they know what's going on with you. So let's talk about Zagara real quick. Her kit, biggest thing, Creep Tumor, is her D. This gives her vision, it gives her cooldown reduction. Okay, well, I just wanted to, Oh, crap. See, I saw her a little bit before. Because of that. Very, very important to put down creep tumors. Notice right now, I am fighting 2 versus 1. It's moderate success. So, your cooldown reduction is one of the biggest things here. It's very, very important. If you are fighting 2v1, use your minions to tank the wave there. That way, 2 versus 1, almost no damage on the stuff. Crap. That one's the real one. People forget how big that splash damage is. Oh yeah, I take that level 1 because range attacks really, really help in team fights, and dealing more damage to waves is highly important. So, your Banelings is your Q. It's your main source of dealing damage. Oh crap. Wrong one. Definitely wrong one. Now, they really should be taking camps and stuff. I'm fighting 2 versus 1. They need to step it up on bottom, but there's only so much you can do.
The mines will open shortly, heroes. Soon the undead will awaken.
Okay, they got a kill. That probably means that was all worth it. This is the only talent tier where I would say there are actual options. I'm going to go serrated. Zagara in general, if you want to draft her, I would recommend highly drafting her versus more tanky, more melee focused people. I see 2 melee, so yeah.
You had no hope.
Whee! Oh, that was close. She's waiting for me to mess up. I'm not going to mess up.
Yes.
Another thing is whether or not you want to do the objective. On this map, for the first objective at least, I tend not to recommend it. It's just too low value. Oh, by the way, that was not easy. What I did there. Oh, okay. So, if you put your Banelings right in the center of a perfect wave, they will hit everything on it.
Choose a talent.
It's much easier to keep track of Nova than it is to lose track of her. So long as I know where she is, it's cool.
We devour.
That was a misclick, by the way. It happens.
Conquest begins.
I do not find the first objective here worth it. I should be able to get a little bit more than it can, just by being Zagara.
Conquest begins.
Oh, somebody's coming. Whoops, wrong one. It's hard to tell when you just come in. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 2 additional banelings.
Agreed. My brain nears.
Ah, close.
Without question. We devour.
I mean, look at that. You get the wall, you get the wave, you get everything.
We devour. Cunning.
Always remember creep spread. Highly important there. Look at the damage difference between me and Gaz. Oh, so with that talent at level 4, I get, for every 3 auto attacks I do, I get more damage.
Golems rise again.
Oh, by the way, Stitches is terrible versus Zagara.
Choose a talent.
So long as there's no Nova coming, just easy peasy. We did lose the objective, but I stalled a lot of them. I don't consider that my fault. And we didn't lose it that badly. And I got a ton of XP, which I think is like the most important thing.
Your golem is complete.
That's not the real Nova, by the way. That's why I didn't bother. Oh, taking turret shots with
Their fort has fallen.
with your summons is very, very important. You want to do it on your roaches if at all possible. That's for Nova. If Nova does come, I will see. Oh, when you do this ult, and I do recommend this ult, just make sure that you have stuff to follow through with it later.
Keep destroyed.
Okay, it looks like they're going to need some help, but I really wanted to get that keep. Probably should have done this about 10 seconds sooner. The other ult used to have a more viable place in the meta, Nidus Network, but they lowered the cooldown a whole lot.
As they say.
Cunning.
We're also very good at taking camps.
This mercenary camp. My brain nears.
Choose a talent.
Because that stuff can be taken from you. I think he knew he was going to die when he stayed there.
Without question.
It certainly was predictable. I was debating whether or not to use my ult there. If I had, it would have been a game. Of course, These ults are better if you get more people in them, but that wasn't bad. Getting one person during the fight and just making sure they couldn't do anything is kind of huge. Oh, by the way, the slow on the banelings is better for team fights. The more banelings is better for wave clear and sustained fights, like long fights.
Killing spree.
Without question.
Okay, I have choices here. I want to go bot and take that. It's not a bad choice to go up there and...
Fort demolished.
Ah. Oh, by the way, creep tumors are free, so anytime anybody uses an actual spell to get rid of them, you've won.
Feel the fury of the swarm.
I know it wasn't her. I was just trying to get my stacks up. So, yeah, 27 more damage per attack. That's freaking huge.
Kill that hero.
And I've had games where I've gotten 100 more damage per attack. I want to go down there to help, but I don't have a lot of mana, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do. It looks like they don't really even need me. Crap. I thought I was closer than I was. I figured I was dead there.
Shall survive.
Yeah, I really should have gone back.
I must retreat. As you say. We move.
Just clear stuff out so fast.
Without question.
Okay, so Nova just showed, meaning that we should be clear here.
My brain nears.
Are they fighting? They're not fighting. Okay, they're not fighting. It's one of the things is you want to always be watching for whether or not people are fighting. Should have went for a globe.
Break free and destroy your enemy.
Ooh, free Leo.
Retreat.
That was a bad ult. Kind of panicked. Gotta get out of that.
Choose attackers. Enemy slain.
It's really hard to talk while you're doing all this.
Our vengeance will be complete.
Yeah, it's too far. That might get keep damage, but I don't think it's going to win anything.
Feel the fury of the swarm. Cunning.
It's tapping off my mana. So, if you're asking for like a place in the meta, you want to know that stuff. God, these people are bad. He took the wrong ult. Zagara is like B+. She's good on certain maps. She's okay on every map.
Our vengeance will be complete.
Good kill there.
By the way, if you ever see somebody take twin blades, just don't auto-attack them.
There are always more.
Not rocket science. That's why you don't take that ult as Nova. Makes a huge target for 5 seconds. There's very, very few times when that's a good ult to take. Actually, it's not half bad versus Zagara, but the rest of them, it's just terrible versus. 36 extra damage per auto attack. That should be game. I hope this cleared everything up for my friend and anyone else who's watching. I'm sure both of my viewers are like, wow, what a great video. As you can see, this is a fairly standard game. The attack damage I have is okay. It's pretty good. Better than Nova's, but it's really this that's the huge deal. And all that XP. That's game-changing. And the fact that I had to lane 2v1 at the start was just really, really hard. Alright, well, I didn't teach everything here. I don't think I could in one video, but I hope if you're watching this, you'll learn something.